So we are going to start. So, ladies and gentlemen, we want to start. So welcome you to this, that this year, this event is taking place in Soroti City, in Uganda. The first Earth Day took place in Kabera Maido, went to Isinjiro.
Today we celebrate the Earth Day in the Soroti City. This is Earth Day 2026, and we have a call for collective action to restore the Teso ecosystem and secure resilient food systems. CD, Community Integrated Development Initiatives, in collaboration with Oxfam Uganda, Work for Life, and CFED, the Climate Reality Project, officially launches the 2026 Earth Day celebration in Soroti City, running from April 19th to 22nd, under the theme of Our Power, Our Planet. This week-long initiative marks a critical turning point in local climate advocacy, shifting the focus from mere awareness to urgent policy and community action. So what is the policy problem we are pushing out? The Teso sub-region is currently grappling with a severe environmental crisis characterized by rapid deforestation, wetland encroachment, and declining soil health. These are not merely environmental issues, they are foundational threats to the region's economic and food security. As documented in the CD recent report under the Cultivating Change, rural women and smallholder farmers are the most vulnerable to these shifts. The convergence of the unpredictable rainfalls and the land degradation has created a policy gap where the traditional agricultural practices can no longer sustain livelihoods. Without immediate multi-stakeholder intervention to institutionalize agroecological practices and enforce solid waste management ordinances, Soroti faces a future of increased food insecurity and climate-induced poverty. And in this, we want to bring out how the agricultural practices or the agriculture at large is being affected by the climate actions. This year's Earth Day emphasizes the inseparable link between environmental health and agricultural productivity. Environmental management is not a luxury, it is the backbone of our food system. Hence, when we support farmers in adopting agroforestry and vermiculture, we are not just planting trees, but we are building a resilient food system that can withstand the shocks of a changing climate. The commemorations will spotlight the circular economy, specific specifically targeting waste management in the Soroti main market by sensitizing and demonstrating the formation of the solid waste into productive biogas and organic fertilizers. The initiative seeks to provide farmers with knowledge needed to restore soil health while cleaning the urban environment. What we are going to do in this week for the impactful action. Today, which is April 20th, 2026, we are having the official press launch and media briefing at the city boardroom, and this will be followed by the school action at Soroti Demonstration Primary School, where trees will be planted and environmental painting will be done. Here, learners will give us what they think is the reality of Mother Earth and the ideal climate change or the ideal environment they want to see. This will be projected into the visuals that they will be drawing themselves. This will be a guided painting. However, we want to amplify the voices of learners as the key change agents in restoring Mother Earth. April 2021, we are going to conduct a massive market cleanup and a plastic audit at the Soroti main market to advocate for the transition from waste to wealth. Here, vendors and communities will be part of these cleanups to ensure that we sustain the behavior change practices amongst us who are the perpetuators or who are affecting our environment. And after that, we shall have a vendors and a community dialogue where key policy issues will be picked from the vendors and the community members, including the leaders, and this will inform a position paper that will be presented during the policy dialogue. At the same time, we are going to support youths and women in the green entrepreneurship jobs with knowledge on the financial literacy. And this will be maximized or climaxed on the 22nd of April, where we shall hold a grand stakeholder public dialogue that will include a plenary and a presentation of a position paper. And this position paper will have the key issues that would have been collected from the community, the farmers, the youths, the women, the learners, among the targeted groups that we intend to engage during this week-long celebration. This multi-sectoral forum will bring together the district leadership, the environment and climate experts, the financial institutions, youths, women, and farmer groups. We shall also ensure engaging cultural leaders as well as the civil society groups to sign concrete commitments towards environmental sustainability. Our call to action in this celebration: CD Oxfam and its partners, including Work for Life, CFED, TESOB, Child Fund, Sokadido, among others, we issue an urgent call to action across all sectors. And to the local and the national governments, we demand the integration of climate finance and agroecological support into the local government budgeting. Also, we call that the policies must move beyond the boardrooms and brought into the fields, engaging the mainly affected groups such as the farmers, the youths, the women, and people in the business community. Well, to the private sector, we call for investment in green jobs and circular economy innovations that treat waste as a resource. As we are going to conduct a plastic audit, this will give us leverage to hold the private sector accountable because they are the key contributors to the environmental destruction. This includes factories that produce plastics, conveyors, among other items that are harmful to the community. So we call them to invest into ensuring that recycling is being done at all levels, at the community level, at the district, at the national, among other key levels. And to the community and farmers, we urge the adaptation of diversified farmer-managed seed systems and household level tree planting and safeguarding of our soil, because we have learned that farmers are over and again introducing harmful pesticides to the agricultural products that are sold out to the people, not only affecting human beings but also affecting the soil health. And lastly, to the youth and the schools or the learners, since they are the key change agents, the youths and learners must take up the mantle of the environmental stewardship through wash clubs and green innovations, but also to ensure there is scalability of such innovations through the support of various NGOs, the district leadership, as well as the city leadership. And lastly, to the NGOs, CBOs, we call that we continue speaking about the policy shifts to ensure that the behavioral and the attitudes of the farmers, of the communities that we serve, are changed to contribute to a safe environment